The final event of the day, the men's 4x4. We just saw a record-breaking performance by the Slippery Rock team, a record they set yesterday in the preliminary rounds, 350.92. They came in with, I believe, it was 346.9. And congratulations to Rekich Gardner-Rose, who's got, I believe, 4 firsts between the relays and individuals, and Sofer. So as we get to the men's, Mansfield, Indiana, and Westchester will compete here in the preliminary. And again, neither one of these teams can finish higher than third if their number is good enough. We do not have the top score from yesterday. Last year, this championship was won by Shippensburg, who looks like they're going to repeat for the 4th straight year. Last year's number was 145. They're more than that this year, I believe.
This year they're at 162 so far, so.
There's so many high-scoring events this year. Like Slippery Rock is well over 200 by now.
Well, last year in the men, it was Shippensburg, Slippery Rock, Kutztown 1, 2, 3. It was Kutztown, Shippensburg, IUP, Slippery Rock on the women's side. So Westchester ahead of the pace right now, followed by IUP and then
he stepped
Mansfield.
out of the lane, but I don't think they're really going to notice it.
Some of the other scores being given in the background. While this is going on, Scotty, we've seen a lot of tremendous athletes today, and a couple of them have won more than one event, and a couple of the set records just like the Slippery Rock team did.
Yes, people like Brad Rager, who from California, he finished first in the 200 and the 400, and then he still has one more event, and that's coming up in the finale.
He's
got one more event. Hopefully he wins that. We're all pulling for him here. And see Jamal, I want to say his name, Jamal, from IUP.
Speaking of IUP is now taking the lead.
That is their...
Jermaine Clayton has also won 2. He's actually won 3 here today. He's won the 100-meter dash with that fantastic sprint off the start, and he won the triple jump and the long jump.
Oh, congratulations to him.
Mentioned Andy Rose. She's got 4 first, 2 relays, 2 individuals for Slippery Rock.
So many athletes with many talents.
And maybe unfortunately, it's a gorgeous day all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Blue skies, white clouds, little sun. And it's a good day. You know, we've discussed this, that can't remember if CUTV's ever covered one of these before, but we want to thank everybody that tuned in today and stayed with us all day long, 3 hours or so of track and field. These, it's not football or basketball. These athletes on par with just about anybody in any other sport. And it's nice to see them get some face time, some air time, and see some of their see some records drop. And it was nice to have 2 knowledgeable people of the sport of track and field sitting next to me.
Thank you.
We try.
Final lap.
Oh, this is cutting close.
It's Westchester and IUP battling it out. It was IUP with a 3:24.74 mark yesterday, and they are in front right now. It's a 3:13. They're going to beat that number. And it'll be IUP with a time of 3:20.42.
Not a bad time for a prelim round.
So now it's time for the
premier event.
The 4x400 men's relay. California, when they've entered, have done very well today when they've qualified. And you hear the crowd, as Steph and Scott mentioned, everybody on their feet right now. And this is a lot of what you look forward to.
Relays are what people associate with track most of the time. They know about the baton passing and the big event. And this is the only team event in track and field are the relays. And people feel, I know when I got to run relays in high school, I felt really honored that they picked me to be on it. So that can go through the minds of the athletes.
couple weeks ago at the Penn Relays, California put in their best time of the year. So if you want to peak at the right time, I guess that's as good a time as any. Lockhaven will be in lane 1. Again, I do not have the lane assignments in front of me, so I'm going to go with eyesight here. Looks like IUP in 3.
Shippensburg in 8.
Millersville's in 4.
We got Kutztown in lane 3. Yeah, Kutztown's in lane 3. Cheney is in lane 7. Shippensburg is in lane 8.
And while we have a minute while it's setting up, as I've said a couple times, it's our final shoot for CUTV this year. It's been a great year. It really has. A 20th year anniversary of CUTV. Thank you, everybody that made this possible, from administration, SAI, to J.R. Wheeler, our advisor, to Gary Smith, our director, to everybody who contributes to CUTV. We thank you for your constant support, all your praise. And we definitely have the hardest working young men and women at the university today. Our crew, who last night we could have partied, we could have phoned it in today, but no. We made sure that we brought you our best as well. On camera today, Adam Olson and Kevin Wagner. John McGuire, Joe Rubel, and Rob McCarney with our field reports. Josh Eaches on graphics. Jeremy Moore, class of 05, come back to help us out today, providing warmery. John Katora on replay, and our director, who is going to take a nice long nap here in a little bit, my good friend Gary Smith. Steph, I believe you're the, I think it's 9th different person I've worked with this year.
Oh, I'm
Scott,
glad.
at least I had one game with you, so I knew what to expect. But, you guys did a nice job. You guys will do well in your upcoming careers here. And for my good friend Katora, this is farewell.
This is sayonara.
He's not one for flowery goodbyes, so I'm not going to give him one. Oh, did you like one? Oh, don't worry. Wait till the close then, Kay. See where California is in this relay.
Lane 6.
They are in lane 6.
And then East Stroudsburg's in lane 5. Millersville is in lane 4. Kutztown is in lane 3.
Everybody's red and white in this conference.
I think Slippery Rock is in lane 2. And Lockhaven's in lane 1.
We'll go with that.
If you're looking for Brad Rager in this race, he'll be the second leg for California in the lane 6.
That's strategy, having your best 400 runner running second leg.
Well, we saw that in the women's. The second leg
true.
is what kind of separated things. And they had Rose, their top runner, arguably, in the 3rd spot.
Yeah.
Build a great lead.
Cheney's track uniforms look like the throwback college football, with the one letter on it.
It's very enjoyable.
I don't know if you'd call the shorts flattering or not, but who am I to judge?
Yeah.
And we're off. It'll be the Vulcans in lane 3. Or excuse me, 3rd from the bottom, lane 6. Thank you. They'll set up, and it's Shippensburg off to the early start. Cheney 2nd.
East Stroudsburg.
East Stroudsburg's up there.
And California. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're running pretty good. 20 seconds already at the 200-meter mark.
About 150 to go here on the first leg. You hear a lot of noise from the crowd.
Everyone's being warned to stay off the fence.
That lane 8 is hugging the fence right now, so you can't get in the way of that.
It's Shippensburg, Cheney, Stroudsburg, Kutztown, Slippery Rock, California, Millersville, Lockhaven. The first exchange is made.
There's still a big stagger to make up, so.
Once again, in the outer lane, stepped out of the lane, and it was not caught.
So now Cheney making a move on the outside on Shippensburg. And this is about where you see that stagger kind of made up.
With the flashy yellow spikes.
Those are very nice.
Cheney's a colorful place. She'll go there one day. Brad Rager. He's got a lot of work to make up. He's running next to last.
As long as they try, they'll feel accomplished.
It's Cheney right now.
Cheney really looks like they're in control of this race.
And if you look at the line, the next leg, they're starting to pump themselves up. Cheney, Shippensburg, Slippery Rock, Kutztown. And Millersville making a little bit of a move.
Oh, we got a.
Cheney.
No.
That's it. They're done.
Oh.
Good night. They are done with that. Oh, no. That's something you never want to see in track and field event.
Well, he's still making some move, but it's not going to be enough.
It will not count. They are disqualified. Whatever move they make, it will be
And now
discarded.
a move on the outside. Is that Mansfield?
Even if you're not, it's actually Kutztown.
Kutztown, excuse me.
Even if you're not on that team, you feel for them because you know you work all season. They were having a great leg, and
they were up, were they not?
Yeah.
They were first.
And you heard everybody go, "Oh!" in the stadium.
They were favorites to win this.
So now it's Kutztown, Slippery Rock. They're making a charge.
There's Shippensburg too, and Cal's coming back out from the end.
Looks like Kutztown's going to be in control of this with Slippery Rock. It'll come down to them.
So you're looking at two, as Scott said, Kutztown, Slippery Rock. Slippery Rock. I don't think they'll make up on Shippensburg. It's not possible, but they are looking to finish 1-2, women and men. They've already clinched up the women's team total. And it's Slippery Rock now pulling ahead. Slippery Rock.
And Cal's trying to get up there to get from second last.
That could have been a dangerous move for Slippery Rock right there, getting it out in front a little too early.
Slippery Rock win the women's 4x4, the 4x1. Now have a chance to win the men's 4x4.
Is he going to catch him is the question right now. He's making a strong...
Kutztown and Slippery Rock, 50 meters to go.
It's Kutztown.
It's going to be Kutztown by about 4 meters.
Oh, no.
We might have a little
We might have
disqualification
another
right
disqualification.
here. The Kutztown, one of their second leg runners, was running with their anchor leg.
I saw that, yeah.
That's a no-no.
He went above that white line over there in the infield.
That's a big no-no.
So we're going to have some discussion.
This could go to Slippery Rock.
Slippery Rock had the lead up until about 150 meters.
That was...
And this whole mess was started when Cheney dropped the baton. And we're actually going to see that replay. And they were ahead by
smooth
a little bit here. And it did look real difficult.
Just off the fingertips.
So now we're going to sort it out. As it stands
Kutztown. They're talking down there in the infield. You can see it.
Kutztown, Slippery Rock. It would be followed by Shippensburg, I believe.
Yes.
Coming in at 3:17.
We're going to see the end, see if we can find the end of it here. We're still waiting for an official time.
That's the one thing you're told in track. You do not run alongside the track because that's a disqualification in any event.
See if we can take a look here. It's just kind of out of your screen. Maybe if we go, well, you can't go
a little bit farther. There it is.
Right there.
Yeah, there it is. Running with him.
You can't do that.
That's kind of a heat of the moment thing.
Yeah.
You just kind of get caught up and, yeah.
Yep.
That'd be a shame if they would disqualify him for that. You got to follow the rules, though. Rules are rules.
Still waiting for
an official.
We haven't had anything change, so it appears that.
Yep, they're embracing in the infield.
So it appears that Kutztown, it was Kutztown, correct? Yeah,
yes.
Kutztown's going to win the 4x4 and close out the day here at Adamson Stadium. So, ladies, gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in to us here. Let me get between you two kids. Thank you for tuning in. It was a long day of track and field action here, but Scott, two teams really stepped themselves apart. Slippery Rock obviously finishing first in the women's, second in the men's, and Shippensburg on the men's side also had an outstanding day.
Yeah, Shippensburg, they did what we expected them to do. They won, so they're going to take home the team championship.
And for some of the individuals like Rose from Slippery Rock, and Slippery Rock especially, I think really showed that they're going to be the dominant team for some years to go on both sides, men and women.
And with Slippery Rock cutting so many programs in their school, having a track program will help bring people into their school regardless of what other problems they're having.
125 plus shoots this year. 20 years of television here at CTV, Channel 29. Thank you so much, everybody, all year long for tuning in. We're going to take a couple months off, thank goodness, until we bring you some high school football. But it's been a great year. I mentioned one of my best friends, John Katora, is leaving us this year. He's put in 4 hard years here at CTV, and a lot of the things that you see both on and off camera would not happen without K-Dog with us, and it's going to be a big loss for us professionally and for a lot of us personally as well. But as the year ends, thank you again all year long. We've seen high school football, college football, volleyball, basketball, men and women's basketball, some hockey, soccer, softball, baseball, hill or bocce. We've seen it all here at CTV, and thank you, each and every one of you that stopped by, shake our hands, pass on the back, tell us we're doing good, because, again, this isn't scholarship. We don't get paid for this. We do it because we love doing it, and we do it because we want to bring it to you. So for all of us here at CTV, thank you for a great 2005-2006. For our entire crew, for Stephanie Stith, for Scott Flugler, my name is Ben Slazik. One last time, good night, God bless. We'll see you next time right here on CTV. Good night, everybody.